Hello, this is Harry and welcome to another video where today I'll be showing you how to make a free server using Aternos. But before I start the episode, I'd like to point out that merch is out for quests and I haven't turned my light on, so let me just do that. There we go, that's better. Yeah, merch is out for quests, so there you go. Check it out, link in the description, as always. But yeah, pretty cool design I think. That's the t-shirt I've got there. Anyway, let's get into the video. So yeah, I'm going to be showing you Aternos, which is what I used quite a lot, especially in the past. I now own a paid for server for most of my things, but I do use Aternos for one-off videos still, because it is very reliable and it's a really good server host, I believe. I'm not sponsored, by the way. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to log out and create a new account just for this video. So I am going to create a new server. I'm going to choose a username, Harry in a vid, why not? And you can change the name of that there, and then the message of the day here as well. I'm going to do it for Java Edition. You can also make a server for Bedrock Edition on here. So that's good, it has capability for both. And I'm going to agree the privacy policy. Okay, so I'm going to create a quick password. I'm not going to log back into this, so I'm just going to spam the keyboard like that. Oh, wait, I need to retype it. Not going to spam the keyboard like that. Let me think of something. Will it show? Okay, no. Alright, I'm just going to do that. Okay, email is optional, so I'm not going to do that because I've already used a lot of those. And I am going to sign up. It's literally that simple. I'll save it, why not? Anyway, so basically now that you're in, what you need to do is, there's also plenty of tutorials in here if you don't find what you need in this video that you're watching now. There's plenty of tutorials in here, but what we want to do is go on to install a server software, and what I would suggest is use Bucket because it's compatible with plugins. Just in case you ever choose to add plugins in the future, you never know, but don't really start a vanilla server. And also the reason I use Bucket rather than sorry, I use this Bucket, Spigot/Bucket, is it's compatible with both Spigot and Bucket plugins, so there's a lot more that it works with. But yeah, you'll likely want to go with this because if you choose vanilla, you can't change your mind. Sometimes you can move the world over and stuff, but it's a bit of a pain to do, so it's best just to use Bucket. I'm going to go with 1.15.1 because it's just what I use for my other stuff, so it's just going to be quicker to get on there in a minute when I show you. So I'm going to install that, and then we have our server software up and running. So now all we need to do to get the server working is just go on to server over here and press start. But I'm not going to do that because I'm going to add some plugins. So to add plugins, you basically go into the plugin section down here, and then what you need to do is just search for the plugin you want. Aternos does have limited plugins. You can't just add any plugin in the world, unlike you can with my paid for server. So it's quite limited, but there is enough that it has what you need basically, and there is a forum, so if you want a plugin that isn't on there, you can probably ask on the forum and they'll probably consider adding it. But for the sake of this, I'm going to add World Edit, because I can test it out pretty easily. I'm going to add the newest version here, see it's 1.15 compatible. Even if it's not, it might work, so give it a try if you want. I don't know if that worked, hold on, let me try that again. It usually comes up with a tick if it worked. Yeah, there you go, tick. Okay. So, yeah, it did work. It just did that after. And a good plugin is Essentials because it enables you to do like admin commands and all that sort of thing that you need. You can check out more on these plugins. If you just Google them, it'll probably tell you a lot about them. Also, it tells you stuff if you click this link here. I'm not going to go on to that, but that's the Bucket link. So I'm going to add Essentials X as well to this. And okay, so you can actually upload a world So if you go down onto the world section down here, you can upload a world from a saved file on Minecraft. I'm not actually. I will do it. I will. Sure. I'll go with folder. I'm gonna upload the Harry's Lovely World just for the sake of it. So Harry's Lovely World and upload, and then we'll spawn in the Harry's Lovely World basically with some plugins. So just wait for the world to upload, and then I will cut ahead to when that happens. I'll tell you how long it is as well. Okay, so that's just finished. That took about 3 minutes, so not long. It was the wrong world-like version, so that probably slowed it down a bit, because it's an older version, I believe, of Minecraft. I haven't been on there in ages, and also there's quite a lot built in there. So that was that. You can also generate a new world if you want. I'm going to leave it as a Harry's Lovely World video, just for, the world, just for demonstration purposes. So over here there's options. This lets you choose stuff. You can choose how many players you want to allow in, what difficulty, what game mode. If you want it to be a whitelisted server, you can turn that on. Cracked allows people with cracked version of Minecraft to join, which is non-official basically. You turn PvP on, all that stuff. Monsters, Nether, spawn protection is always good as well. There is plugins that add it, but you can just choose how much you want the spawn protection to be, so that people can't break it other than admins. I'm gonna save that at 10. So yeah, that is that. Now I'm just gonna simply turn the server on and yeah, see how long that takes. Depending on different times of the day, it can take longer. It really depends what day what time you're trying to turn it on. I think now is probably not quite peak time, so we might be alright. But this is probably the biggest downfall with Aternos, is you have to wait in queue every time you want to turn it on. Other versions don't have that, but they are generally less reliable. Like Minehut, it crashes a lot, and I'm going to do a comparison video sometime in the future if this does well enough. So yeah, I'll tell you more about that then. But for now, Aternos. So it looks like it's already starting. We didn't have to wait in queue because probably the time of the day is about right. But I'm gonna skip ahead to when it started, and then we'll go into Minecraft and have a go. Something I forgot to mention is that the server does take longer to start the first time you turn it on, because it's got to load up all the world and all that. But it won't usually take as long as the first time, so yeah. Okay, so the server has just turned on. Sometimes you have to press confirm. I'm gonna go onto Minecraft. Let me drag that over here. 1.15.1. There is a plugin called Viaver, which enables you to join on different versions to what the server is. Which I don't believe Viaver is compatible with 1.15 though, so you'd have to use an earlier version. So that's something to bear in mind actually when you choose the server version as well. Make it a version that all the plugins you need are available for, so yeah. I nearly made that mistake once, but it turned out to be okay in the end, so it's all good. Aternos does also support mods, but it won't do mods and plugins at the same time, I don't believe. I haven't got it to anyway. But you can run a modded server of Aternos, such as Pixelmon, or something else like that. And I have done it before. That's what I did my Pixelmon series off. I did 2 videos on it, but yeah, that was run on Aternos, not by me, but yeah, I have run Aternos servers in the past though. So you'll see that there is a timer over here. If this timer gets to 0 and there's no one on the server will stop and you have to start it up again. So just make sure you have Minecraft ready before you press start, unlike me. This makes it a lot easier. But that won't happen if there's someone in the server, it won't just stop randomly every 5 minutes. It should have been more ready. Okay, so the server, I need to add it. I haven't even done that. I really shouldn't have started it just yet. But the what is it? It's harryinavid.aternos.me. It's up here. So I'm going to add that very quickly. So that's the IP there. You can put whatever you like as a name. I'm sure you know how to add a server. But if you don't, there you go. And then you just want to play that. I think I might have got in time, hopefully. Yes, okay, I got in. And we are in the server version of Harry's Lovely World. Okay, so to opt yourself, you need to go back onto the site here. You need to go onto Players. And then you need to go onto Ops. And add yourself. And then add there. Okay, so I'm now Ops, so I should, if it works, be able to use World Edit, but I may need to. And I have had world edits where it's actually a different block, so a different tool, sorry, so it may be a wooden shovel or something. I think I've had that before. If not, I'm not going to worry about that right now, but I can do /help. And then, yeah, you can see Aternos worked, so. And yeah, all that. And there's 15 pages of commands there, but yeah. Essentials plugin works, so I don't know why the world edit didn't. But yeah, you can fiddle around with that. There'll be separate tutorials for stuff like that on other channels. Maybe on here one day. But yeah, so that is that video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have fun with your Aternos server. Cost me absolutely 0 pennies to set up, as you saw. You saw the whole process. And yeah, that's that video here. So thank you for watching. Check links in the description for all the stuff like my merch. Just here, that's my quest merch. I also have my normal merch and other stuff like that. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye bye.